Hello everybody, Astocky here, and welcome to another episode of my Technicality 3 Let's Play. The reason I started the recording like this was so I could do the happening with my mariculture crucible furnace. So you can see here I'm currently smelting up the last piece of limestone that I need to get me, that's basically just limestone that you mine off the sea floor, to give me my 4.5 buckets of quicklime. So I'm going to throw those in there. Okay, that turned out to be less than ideal. Does that work? Yes. Okay, this is probably looking like it's going to be a slightly painful process. Yep, definitely. Does this work? Yep, okay, perfect. Just gotta move it all very slowly. Now, you might go, what is he doing with all this quicklime? And the answer is that I am aiming to make myself a piece of magnesium. And why is that? Well, in fact, let's start at the beginning. Why do I have it set up like this? I made up these basic heating elements, and for whatever reason they seem to work better when the crucible furnace has lava next to it. It seemed like it wasn't going up as fast as it should, like it was kind of counting up and then counting back a little bit, and that seemed really odd. So I had a watch of a video, and it seemed to say that it needed to be surrounded in lava. It didn't seem to need to be, but it does seem to work a little bit faster when it does, so whatever. Just going to run with it. Off camera, I have got this all ready to show you some stuff. I just want to do this limestone magnesium thing first. And that is because, again off camera, I got enough bits together. Creeper, hey? Come on, come at me. Yeah, I got enough stuff together to make the auto fisher. So I'll show you the recipe for that in just a second. I also upgraded this to steel and put some lapis on it because I want a looting sword. I'm sick of having to kill so many endermen to try and get ender pearls. Oh no, 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 no. Stupid ladle. So I need, to make what I want to make, which is magnesium, I need 4,000 millibuckets of quicklime. So I got 2.8 there. 3. Really? Seriously? Where are they coming from? I'm glad I got this armor. Actually, I probably haven't got much power left on my baubles ring. It's not doing too badly, because I got horribly molested again by pigmen. So I had to, I'll show you the nether eventually. But yeah, the setup I had to go for was quite painful. So now I believe it is buckets of water. Oh, that didn't work. Like that. That should be it. Input 1 is quicklime, input 2 is water. Just wait now, maybe? Is that what we do? Just says, oh, 3 millibuckets, 3 buckets of water. Then we get the sparkles. It's always the sparkles. This is my little coffee espresso setup. These are really cool. It's just 3 coffee beans and a piece of sugar. And they actually, it's quite a bit they do. So there we go, piece of magnesium dust now. Now, why did I need magnesium dust? Like I said, I made the auto fisher. And automatic fisher, 2 wooden fishing rods, planks, logs, and this wooden construction block. Really easy stuff to get. Came over here, put bait in it, put rod in it, looked there. Needs RF power. And rightly or wrongly so, I said right at the beginning that I was going to stick with trying to use the generators that come with each mod for that mod. So, I'm going to smelt this up into magnesium while I get everything else. Now, for those of you who haven't maybe used Ender IO very much, it is a brilliant mod. This thing will actually, for 2000 RF, cook 3 things at a time. And that's absolutely brilliant, because that's a little bit more power than a redstone furnace uses by itself, but you're cooking 3 things at once, so that makes it really quite useful. What are your uses? So I can't do it. So I can't do it in any kind of normal furnace thing. Well, luckily this crucible furnace should still be hot, and I'll actually get to use my ingot caster for the first time. What's the melting point? 650, 1300, that is definitely hot enough. Oh, I need to get the quicklime out first. You cooking now? 36 left of quicklime. Got a half a bucket there. Okay, magnesium's cooking. It's going to end up in here. Bloop. 1 ingot. So that should now be, so it says now empty. And I pour this ladle into my ingot caster. And then we get 1 ingot. I like the ingot caster. That's a pretty cool machine. There's probably lots of other use for magnesium, but you know, I will get to those at a later time. For now, I need to take all of this stuff and make up the machines that I want to make up for this episode. So while I'm doing that, also going to cook up. So you put 4 nether quartz in, and it goes through and it gives you fused quartz glass. That is going to be useful for my solar panel that I'm going to make in a second. I've got some glowstone as well. But first of all, let's get to making these things that I want to make. So the first thing that I want to make is a mariculture battery. So 1 uncharged battery. Oops, G-T-O-R. E-R-A-T-O-R. Can't type. So there we go. So I now need 2 redstone comparators. And these are done... Where did that smooth stone go? La-di-da-di-da. So yes, smooth stone. That gives me my 2 comparators. Those are going to be used for something else. I just know it. So we need magnesium. We need an iron construction block. So that's glass panes and 4 pieces of iron. So we have iron construction block. Fact. Iron construction block. 2 redstone. In the center we need our magnesium ingot. So for a basic generator, this is not what I would call an early game machine. Nope. So the next thing I want to make is a painter, because these things are epic. There we go. Painting machine. Make it. So we need, and obviously this is where those things that I got, the nether quartz, come in handy. Left my basic capacitor downstairs, haven't I? I have indeed. I'm getting a bit tired. Espresso. Oh yeah. 4 chicken wingy thingies. That's pretty good. Okay, chuck that in the bottom. Beautiful. Painting machine. Now this thing is so super cool. It's not going to probably get a lot of power because that's full. That's good. Basically, you put the block that is the texture you want to paint there. You put the block you want to paint in there, and then it spits it out the side. So I'm going to push out to the right. Now this is one of the coolest things I think you can do with really basically any mod. You can take glowstone blocks and now I can't be 100% sure it will work with chisel blocks, and I'm pretty confident it can only paint vanilla blocks. But what I can do here is I can go, I want the texture of the spruce wood parquet, and I want you to paint a glowstone block. You can see it takes it in, paints it, and now we have painted glowstone that when I place it down, see if I break that, you can see the light level is not good. If I place this down, bam, looks exactly the same, but lights the world up like glowstone. So, and you can see it tells you that it is painted glowstone from Ender.io. How epic is that? The other good thing about it is if I go downstairs, I can break these torches because, well, actually it's probably because the ceiling's a bit too high. But yeah, that's now actually lighting the room up that I need less torches down here. So yeah, I'll be honest, I'm pretty happy with that little feature that I found out. Yeah, there's so much cool stuff in Ender.io. You can also make stuff look like it's really valuable when it's not. I mean, obviously now I've got a spare one of those, but I could paint things and make them look like diamond blocks. And it wouldn't take too much effort at all. But before we get back to my fisher, I want to do the next thing, which is make some energetic alloys. And the way you make energetic alloys is you place 2 gold, 2 redstone, and 2 glowstone in here, and it will cook up, and it will spit them just here. There. 1 energetic alloy. These are going to be used to make my solar panel that I'm going to put just there. But solar panels aren't much good unless you've got power, so this is where the other stuff that I'm making comes in. I'm going to grab all of these items because I'm going to need a lot of them. So first thing I'm going to make is a capacitor bank. Of course, there we go, capacitor. Need 4 tin. Okay, this just doesn't make any sense anymore. Where are all these metals going? Unless I stuck it up there by accident. Okay. There we have one beautiful bank of capaciting, and it's slowly, well not so slowly, sucking all the power out of this. These are all full now. Once this has no power left, I can plug the solar panel just there. So that is the next thing that I need. So it is made, hopefully I got this right, energetic alloys to electrical steel. There we go. Now it produces 10 RF per tick. So a quarter of what this produces, but I think you'll find that it's free. And free is absolutely the right price when it comes to pretty much everything. So I can now run around and do my thing with this mariculture generator, and it won't even matter, because doing its own thing. Celebratory espresso. The other thing that I can make is cups of tea, which are just made by basically just smelting tea leaves, and you get a cup of tea. So I was thinking of making a cup of tea, but you know what, it can wait. Four will be perfect. Something that you might have seen is if you place a piece of coal or charcoal in now, you now get 8 of those fuel pellets. They're added by the progressive automation mod, and the reason that it adds them is obviously so it doesn't have to keep burning a whole piece of charcoal every time you use a little bit of power. Ridiculous. You don't have to keep doing that every time you do anything, because it's just a pain. How are we doing here? Oh, out of lava, so cooling back down. But now that I come here, I should be able to place this generator. Oh no. You're part of some kind of complex multi-block structure, aren't you, that I don't understand? Can you burn coal? No. And you can't. Can I just right click coal on you? Okay. Another epic fail. I'm going to pause the video and hopefully be back in a second with just how to do it. Back soon? Okay, I'm back. I do not understand that block. So, seeing as I've got the solar panel upstairs, I'm going to temporarily borrow this, and it is going to power this, and it's basically going to consume power as fast as this produces it. Not ideal, but it'll get to the top and I get a fish. It gets to the top, I get a fish. Yeah. I wish I knew more about what this thing did, how this thing works. I'm going to have to watch another mariculture video on it, because it's painful not knowing. I want to see this thing catch me a fish though. I wish it didn't take so long. Take all the bait out except for one piece, and then see if it starts to charge up, and then maybe it'll go a bit faster, maybe. Auto eject disabled. The block will work unless given a signal. Very slightly, or even more than slightly slow on the cooking side. Like very really slow. Like nearly 2 pieces of charcoal gone and it hasn't caught anything. Oh, if it's lost all its work. Oh, it did. Completely not acceptable. Oh, that is so not acceptable. let's just fill that thing full of power and see if that helps at all. Doesn't even hold a lot of power. So slow. It must use like just ridiculous amounts of fuel per fish. I think that thing, I think I'm going to need to plug that thing with a solar panel. Rain, really. Whatever. Yep, I'm just going to have to say goodbye now and say thank you very much for watching, and like I said, I'm going to work out how this mariculture generator works. And while I'm working out how it works, hopefully it will seem like mere... No, it won't seem like mere moments to you, because I've actually got some stuff that I have to go get done this week, which means that it's going to be probably the better part of a week before you see another video from me. So please continue to enjoy the pack in my absence. It probably, I'm not going to say it won't be updated, but it probably won't be updated again. I've just updated it today, which might not be the day that you see this video, but I've added the latest Tinkerer's Construct in there, and I've updated a couple of other mods as well that go with Tinkerer's Construct. So yeah, it's pretty much running the latest version of everything as of me releasing this. So that should definitely tide you guys over for a little while. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, Astocky out.